From Neural Newscast, this is Prime Cyber Insights, intelligence for defenders, leaders, and decision-makers.
I'm Aaron Cole. Welcome to Prime Cyber Insights for June 12, 2026. We are tracking a significant week for international law enforcement and a new frontier for AI-based vulnerabilities.
I'm Lauren Mitchell. Interpol and Europol have struck major blows against infrastructure supporting global cybercrime, while Oracle and Tenant Security highlight critical gaps in enterprise and developer tool security. Joining us today is Chad Thompson, a director-level AI and security leader with a systems-level perspective on automation, enterprise risk, and operational resilience. Chad, it is great to have you.
We start with Operation Ramz. Interpol announced the disruption of SniperDZ, a phishing-as-a-service platform active since 2015. Authorities from 13 countries made 201 arrests, including the developer known as Geds. Group 1B reports the platform had rebranded several times and targeted brands like PayPal and Netflix across 5 languages. Lauren, the scale here is noteworthy. 45,000 victim records recovered and 20,000 unique domains identified.
It is an industrial-scale operation, Aaron. We see that same theme in the Europol takedown of Audi A6. That service laundered over 336 million euros since 2021 for ransomware gangs. 2 administrators were arrested in Georgia, and police seized 30 servers and 80 vehicles. Audi A6 was essentially the financial backbone for actors like the one we're seeing in recent reports, the Gentleman. Chad, looking at the shift from these financial hubs to the actual malware, how is AI influencing the speed of operations like the Gentleman?
Before we dive into that, I should mention that PRO Dataft reports the Gentleman has already claimed 478 victims and is using AI for development and post-exploitation routines. Chad, what does that AI integration mean for the average security operations center?
Aaron, the integration of AI allows groups like the Gentleman, which we track as Phantom Mantis, to maintain a much more responsive development cycle. They've even released same-day patches for their ransomware after decryptors were found. But the real shift is what we call agent-jacking. Tenant Security recently demonstrated how attackers can trick AI coding agents like Claude Code or Cursor into running malicious code on a developer's machine. It uses the Sentry error tracking platform as a vector. If an attacker finds a target's Sentry data source name, they can inject malicious instructions disguised as a legitimate system resolution.
So, the AI agent essentially treats an attacker's payload as trusted guidance because it comes via a platform the developer has already authorized.
Exactly, Lauren. Tenant tested this against over 100 organizations and saw an 85% success rate. It bypasses EDR and firewalls because every action from the perspective of the network is authorized. This isn't a traditional hack of the system. It's an exploitation of the architectural trust between the AI agent and the model context protocol. We're also seeing this move to consumer platforms. Scammers are now using TikTok and Instagram Reels to distribute VidAR info stealers by promising free Spotify Premium or Adobe subscriptions, requiring users to manually run PowerShell commands.
That manual execution via TikTok is a bold pivot from email phishing. Now, we have to look at the enterprise side. Oracle is dealing with a CVSS 9.800 zero-day in PeopleSoft, tracked as 2026 Cape Verde Escudos 35,273. Mandiant reports that ShinyHunters has already exploited this to hit over 100 organizations, specifically in higher education.
The ShinyHunters activity is a classic case of rapid exploitation. They are using a gadget chain of vulnerabilities to breach PeopleSoft instances and exfiltrate data. Mandiant's data shows that 68% of the affected entities are in the education sector. Organizations need to restrict access to those PeopleSoft endpoints immediately and look for web shells in WebLogic directories. It is the same pattern of finding a high-value niche, like PeopleSoft, and industrializing the breach process before a patch can be widely deployed.
Chad, thanks for helping us connect these dots. Aaron, while we focus on 0 days, we can't ignore the physical layer. Kyushu Electric Power in Japan just reported a missing hard drive containing data for 10.9 million customers. It was taken from an unlocked cabinet in a secure server room. It's a reminder that even if your network is locked down, physical access remains a critical failure point.
The Kyushu incident is massive, Lauren. Over 10 million records lost without a single line of code. Between that and the French chat breach affecting 73,000 government accounts, the surface area for risk feels like it is expanding in every direction, digital and physical.
Agreed. It requires a move towards zero trust that extends even to the AI assistants developers use to write code. We need to stop assuming that because a tool is in our environment, its output is inherently safe.
That concludes our briefing. I'm Aaron Cole.
And I'm Lauren Mitchell. For more analysis, visit pci.neuralnewscast.com. For the team at Prime Cyber Insights, stay vigilant. This show is for informational purposes only. Information is provided as is without warranty. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.
This has been Prime Cyber Insights on Neural Newscast. Intelligence for defenders, leaders, and decision makers.